We hope you're enjoying Mega 64 Expo, aka 64X 2023. We've been having a great year. In fact, we've had many great years. Mega 64 Expo dates all the way back to 1975, almost 5 solid decades. I can only imagine what they talked about back then. They had panels on pop culture of the 70s, even what was going on with Mega 64 back then. We dug into our vault and our archives to find one of the first panels at the first 64X. Now, this is a really great watch, and you're going to see the beginnings of this amazing show. But let's also keep in mind that it was a different era and a different time. Some things may not have aged appropriately, but to sweep these things under the rug would be ignoring how far we've come. Without further ado, here is the first panel at 64X 1975.
Well. Very happy to see everyone here today.
It's
tremendous.
This turnout is way bigger than I thought it would be.
Tremendous. And there were so many in Hollywood that said it wouldn't work and we couldn't do it and we couldn't make it happen. But of course, in the face of such adversity comes triumph. We are always on the cutting edge of bringing more entertainment to both the San Diego and, of course, the Mega 64 community, who are doing amazing work and doing an amazing job as always.
Yeah.
The first 64X, I think, was a success. I think is a tremendous success.
Now that I've seen what we've accomplished, I have to agree.
You look out, you see the audience here. We've got all walks of life, men, even some women.
I see a woman. I
see you back there.
I'll talk to you later.
We did speak earlier. We did speak earlier.
You did? You already talked to her?
She's married.
Well, so am I.
Well, we're very excited, of course, to have everyone here for a tremendous year of 64X, Mega 64 Expo. And something that we've cared a lot about doing is make sure we bring the biggest productions to the stage. That's why I set up the Walter Lenz Senior Foundation, who I've been funding movies for many, many years. And I believe there's a future in adapting stories, storybooks, comic books to the silver screen.
Yeah,
and
I think he's nutty. I think you're crazy. I think that
they do say that about me.
I think that, but sometimes people they take a gamble on the right. I don't know if that's going to be.
Ooh,
that's going to be you.
This one tastes like tastes like breathing fire.
Yeah, I love cigarettes.
Oh, my lungs feel good.
Always.
They'll feel better with you, baby. She's leaving.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to continue the convention, we're curious if anyone out there has any questions, or maybe we just want to bring out. Of course, we couldn't do this event without the staff to make it possible.
Pretty much the person. If you see a chair, he set it up. If you see a table, he set it up. Banners. I was actually someone else, but that's not here or there. We do have the man I will call maybe the backbone of 64X is here.
Yeah. Our staff, who is specifically in charge of correspondence with both the San Diego community and the Mega 64 fan community itself.
Right.
Let's bring him out here. Carlos, are you here?
Carlos, come on out.
There he is. Thank you very much, Carlos, for joining us.
Thank Carlos. Everyone give a round of applause to Carlos here. Again, those chairs you're sitting in, you can thank this guy.
It's because of him.
You can thank this guy.
What can I say? I'm happy to oblige you gentlemen here again at a great 64X. It feels very welcoming with you two. And I want to thank you again for giving the younger generation, these long-haired types aren't too popular around
I always, office, the kids, I always complain about the boomers. Those baby boomers, these little rascals causing them
running around.
We like to grow our hair long, but
God help that generation.
And they sit around, and I always say a lazy attitude is a communist attitude. And I say this.
He does say that.
My
son. Just realized I'm wearing all red. So
oh, watch out for Carlos.
Look out for you. Mean one to turn the film, turn the cassette off over there.
Well, I brought something with me. One of the gals, one of the broads, I should say, back there in props, put together a little mailbag. I feel like your average postal delivery man.
Now, we do receive fan correspondence.
Let me dump 'em.
We did ask people to give their feedback on things that they feel about the event.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Tremendous amount of correspondence, apparently.
Jeez.
We got a lot.
I feel like Hugh Hefner getting all these letters.
Don't forget this one.
Now, would you care to read one of the letters first? Would you like to begin?
You want me to do the honors?
Take your
let's
pick.
read one of
Take
the
your pick.
correspondence.
These
Okay.
letters, we asked
Okay.
attendees what they want to see at 64X, and they wrote in.
What
do you got there?
Mr. Brawl 96 asks, "Who's on drugs?" Okay.
Why'd you look at me?
I mean, it's
It's not the sort of question we're going to answer on the stage.
I mean, let's
keep it appropriate.
Again,
I'd like to know.
You can leave that. Leave that to the baby boomers.
Leave that to the baby boomers and the mentally disabled.
God bless them.
God bless them. They try so hard. I will read one now. Always love to give back to the fan community. And we will see here. Let's see. Furnace Woods asks, favorite Playboy bunny? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well, I mean, the first one, the best one, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, absolutely. Marilyn.
Marilyn.
It's a shame what happened.
Hard to compete, yeah.
It's a real shame what happened, that she fumbled the bag so bad she couldn't get with me.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, well, of course, we had many meetings,
You don't know?
private and what?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
I'll,
He doesn't know.
I would
My
say
man got with her.
Marilyn is below my standards. I'll say it.
Well, look at you.
Look at you, the champion on stage. Look at him.
I'd like to see what Mrs. Gothic's got going on back in the kitchen to keep you so content.
Yeah, no, she's making me dinner right now.
Sandwiches or
No.
Okay.
No, I've had his wife's sandwiches. They're frankly toxic.
Oh,
It's like eating coal out of a dog's,
She's not here because I wouldn't allow it.
Of
so
course.
she'll never hear what you said.
dog's rear end.
I happen to enjoy olive loaf. I don't see the problem with it, but hey, to each their own.
To each their own. Unto a woman who could cook. Should I find one? Go ahead.
I've got a letter here. Comes in from a user of our Fine 64 service here last year. He says, Dr. I'm not going to read the name. It's a little inappropriate. Dr. Bottom Hugger.
Oh,
Wants
good
to
heavens.
know they're a big fan of the current television program, the Star Trek, and how do we all feel about an actress named Miss Nichelle Nichols. And I frankly am very, very happy and very proud that a network such as CBS is so forward-thinking and so progressive, and I'm a big fan of the Star Trek.
Absolutely. I'm afraid I have to agree.
It's a little above the science fiction's. It's advanced for. I know you guys are a big Perry Mason.
I do
guy.
find that sometimes I have difficulty understanding some of these late night programs,
Yeah,
but I do my best.
I'll say for me, if you got a pair of tits, I'm willing to talk. So I feel great.
Well, of course, these are the things you can say when you're not televised.
Of course.
No one
of
outside
course.
these four walls will hear these comments. And I hope that
and
you
my
feel special for hearing them.
Wife is at home making me a martini right now, so she's never gonna see this.
Oh, man. Okay.
You wanna read another?
I'll read another.
Go
I'll read
for it.
another. Let's take a look here.
Get a good one.
Love to read the correspondence. All right. Chuva asks, is she nice?
What does that mean?
No,
Who,
I have a
Nichelle?
bit of a problem with a stalker. I'm going to read another one.
Okay, read it.
All right.
One of these overseas kids probably wrote you that
Yeah,
one.
I'm not sure about that.
Jerking around and
I'm going to put on my other glasses for a moment.
pulling our leg.
I bring a
here.
few pairs with me everywhere I go.
That's smart.
Driving, eating.
Is that a?
What?
Can I borrow a Winston there?
Oh,
Give them
Thank you,
Winston.
Mr. Goth.
please.
You need
Please.
you need
You want to puff on something?
you need a light on
I
that
need a
one?
light here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good. little bit of a wind factor from the door.
Thank you, sir.
That'll do
Thank
it.
you. Sure.
Thank you. Very well. Now, where were we? Okay, we have, this is from Ranty Rose. Thoughts on Pong. Thoughts on Pong. Well,
I've been playing a few rounds of this.
You played
Yes.
Pong.
Yes, I have.
well, it's rare to see such video game technology as advanced as Pong. And in fact, it's created an entirely new genre, what they call the role-playing game.
I feel
You play the role of the...
my kids have been asking me for some to go to the arcade to play Pong, or if we could get Pong in the house, and that's a firm no for me, because I think that a game like that is so violent that I don't know what it's going to do to their minds.
Oh, absolutely warp it for sure.
Warp it.
And not only that, but the addictive qualities of it.
Yeah, the violence and the addiction.
Yes.
You know, that's why I watch the news.
I say anything that is that addicting has no place in the home or in the business.
That's exactly right.
I'm not going to tell you, gentlemen, how to run your business, but just as the layman, let me tell you that the graphics, while impressive, I don't know if they would necessarily. I don't have any children of my own yet.
Okay.
But I could imagine when I'm playing, I'm not being brainwashed. I'm not a communist. I don't want unions to proliferate the country.
Well, here to that.
Thank you.
Here to
Thank
that.
you.
Now,
Also, I want to take a real quick, all those people here, we do have official 64X branded cigarettes.
yes,
Over
right-
there at the Mega 64 booth, please pick up a pack of cigarettes. If you're going to smoke one of these.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please. I see everyone's enjoying them. It's a smooth smoke. Now, we do have other programming to get to today, and one thing that I was excited to share with everyone here in the hall is we have, of course, I am continuing to fund the Walter Lenz Senior Foundation, but my friend here, Franklin Gothic, is in the planning stages of several other projects that we are going to be developing through 64X events and Mega 64 Incorporated. Now, you've been toiling away at this night after night. I have not seen any of these plans before. I've never seen a single image of what you have been working on, and I was curious if you'd like to share those with us now,
Okay.
so that we may.
I'm just gonna show
See
you
where our
the
funding is
images
going.
that I've been working on and conjuring up, and see if you can piece together
You're telling me this is brand new.
brand new.
Not a single soul has seen what you're about to see.
Brand new.
I thank you for having
And
me.
it's a project I've been working on for a long time. I'm gonna lay the pieces out for you, see if you can put the puzzle pieces together.
Will
Okay,
do.
that's what you're gonna have.
Can do.
I'm a bit of a whiz with puzzles. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. First and foremost,
Yes, that's right. I have been working countless hours working with Marvel Comics on the classic series. The strongest girl on earth.
Exactly that.
that's right.
Happy that you can finally announce
I'm not
it.
much of a comic person, but I do believe that they will make fine cinema as we grow older, and this will be the new arts.
Okay.
Is that Linda Castillo on there? On the
I
cover?
believe it is.
Beautiful.
I believe it is.
I mean, God's greatest gift to mankind is a
Again.
lady, is it not?
Again, the best thing a man can have is a woman,
Exactly.
is what I always say.
And without one,
Never better said.
Thank you.
where are you? You should be thrown in a
Next.
camp is where you should be.
We got this.
Oh,
Look at that.
Can you tell me what this is?
oh yes. This is a new series we've been developing for the short form film community called Two Convicts and a Big Bunny.
That's right.
They both went to jail for their acts of harm to the bunny sexually.
Oh,
That
geez.
is correct. Also, you may notice there's a spaceship in the background. That's where
Yes.
the bunny came from. He's
They
an
felt
alien.
that they felt that their acts they committed were permitted in space, but it turns out they have the same laws there. They spit
International-
roasted this poor rabbit.
Yes.
Both
Yep.
ends.
International skies.
No Easter for that bunny.
That is correct. And then
He's going to hunt for peace of mind, not eggs.
we also have
Brand new.
brand new.
You're saying this has never before
I'm having
been
trouble
witnessed.
seeing.
Oh,
that
I'm
one.
so
That one's-
sorry.
Jello salads. This is a preview of what's going to be in our cafeteria starting at 64X 1976. Our cafeterias will have the finest Jello molds possible. They use the key ingredients. Now, this is a special recipe. Was this from your wife?
That is from my wife. That is from Margaret.
It seems like her reading.
From her.
Seems like her reading level. Lots of misspellings here. It looks like a healthy serving of salad,
Right. And Jello.
lemon, Jello, tomatoes, glue, tape,
Yep.
mud, wires.
Yes. And so
And aren't you glad?
you get all of it in
All
one.
the food groups.
You've got the whole pyramid.
Your
there.
wife's as blind as mine.
You know,
I come home and she can't find. I can't. I don't know
Well,
where I am.
my wife wants glasses, but I won't allow it.
Well, of course,
it's quite an expense.
What does she need to leave the house
Because
for?
I'm like, you can't see, but I have to be the one to look at you.
She's not working.
You're the one looking at the books. Simply put.
Looking at the books. Now I seem to have misplaced my other. They're right over here. Hold on. What?
Well, I'll read another.
We'll read another correspondence
interesting
letter.
correspondence here
Yes,
from
yes,
our previous attendees. Here, let me see this. Dear 64X exhibitor, this is a dumb question from probably some dopey broad. I'll just say we're not going to read that one. Go ahead.
Okay. Next image, and I don't want to get you too
Hysterical.
riled up
That letter
here.
was hysterical.
But this is
I don't know who that is.
No,
Oh yeah,
Elvis, and I think he's making a comeback. He's looking better than ever.
I was there. You know.
Where?
I mean, I look like a Rolling Stone, but I am a fan of rock and roll, and I've seen Elvis down in Georgia,
I was gonna see him.
1962. I was about 14 years old.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was gonna go see him in Vegas. Haven't gone my way out there yet.
I hear the Vegas review is great, but let me tell you, when he brought that little Priscilla on stage back in Georgia,
Yeah.
it was something to behold.
Mm-hmm.
Something special. And you knew there was something special between those two. I hope to see more from him.
I have not yet seen the man perform live. I have placed a block and simply barricaded my family from the poison of homosexuality, and I will not let this performer into my home.
You're saying he promotes a devil's dance?
Do you have any other projects to
I
share?
do.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
know.
Yeah. No. Now
Retract.
I'm gonna get your take on this. Now, speaking of
Now
more
this is a
projects,
Who
fine
is
performer.
that?
fine
Now this is a
performer.
fine performer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I recognize.
This young man from the Jackson 5, and we've been working on getting them for 64X. We're probably going to have them next year. However, what we're trying to do is get Tito. We're
Right.
trying to get Tito to
Tito.
perform because I've seen the group, and Tito, the clear standout, he's going to change the world.
You think
He's going to
You
change
think-
the world.
You think of all the
I think-
stars, the breakout star will be Tito.
I think
gotta agree.
Michael is a cute child. He's an adorable young boy, but there's only so much talent, a little snot, like so to speak, a little shit like can hold. And Tito has showcased admirability, nobility, and talent.
Again, I don't have any children, but I would say spoil the rod, you spoil the brat. And that little brat seems like Papa Jackson spoiled him.
Yeah, well, I would certainly, if his father isn't hitting him, I would give him one myself.
Get him in line. Get him in line.
Only
That's
the
all we're
fist
gonna
will
say.
keep a boy like that in line. But anyway, the rest of the group is terribly talented, and we're hoping to having them at the show next year.
I also, the last image I'm going to show you, the thing that we're working on is, of course, now
This is a big
I
review.
hear,
Mhm.
he's speaking of a ladies' man.
Yeah. It's amazing
Someone
that
who
he's
loves
single.
the ladies.
How has
and gets the
Liberace
ladies.
not settled down and found a suitable bride yet?
I find myself without much to say because I am so moved by this man's perseverance and his talent and his style that we should all hope to be as much as just a pussy hound.
Yeah, that is exactly what we
Well,
call
when
him.
you perform at that level, they flock to you.
Can you imagine if you could find out how many women he's been with? I would.
I
just,
suppose that we would
if I
be
could
here
be
all
the
day.
fly on a wall in Liberace's bedroom, I would be there. I would
You're
be
not
there.
kidding.
Well,
Yeah.
Him and that new fitness guru, Rich Simmons. He's pulling it in.
Now
left
these
and right.
two are taking over the industry.
I've
I'm
heard.
telling you, this is
Well,
why
I've
we're
heard.
trying to get Mega 64 into short form films as soon as possible,
course.
so that they may take reign on the entertainment community and 64X may grow. Well, we want to say thank you to everyone for attending. This has been a wonderful show. We couldn't be happier that 64X may it go many years to come.
I have a good feeling that it's in good hands with us at the helm. Gonna go far. But again, you pick up your 64X branded cigarettes
Yes.
if you want to support the show.
And I think that we would be best to close out our performance and our showcase here tonight with a quote from my favorite president, Mr. Richard Nixon, an American and a patriot, who said once, "It's not the test of a man that makes him who he is, but the brow and the sweat of the woman who is chained to the stone that the man put there, that is the thing to celebrate."
That's why
Aptly
I
put.
found myself tearing up
I
at
love-
those words.
Aptly put.
Nixon. People say that I like Ike. I like Dick. I'm not afraid to say it.
Good night.